Hello my dear students, how are you all? Yes, you all are fine. Yes or no? Yes. So listen, where are you now? Can you just tell me where you people are now? Yes, you are at home. Yes or no? Can I ask you why you people are at home? Yes, to remain safe. Am I right? Yes. So related to this safe, today we are going to start the third lesson from our book, that is safety under first aid. Already this lesson we have learned. We are learning this lesson from the class third, fourth. Yes or no? So related to that, I will just recall all the points what we have learned in the class third and fourth about safety. So is it necessary to be a safe? Yes, it is necessary to be a safe. Why? Because accident can occur anytime, anywhere. Yes or no? Without giving any warning. Yes or no? Accident cannot say, hey see tomorrow I am going to come. So be ready. Whether the accidents are turning like this? No. Accidents can occur anytime, anywhere. Yes or no? Without giving any warning. And mostly the accidents occur due to the carelessness. See, if we will not take care of ourselves, the accident may occur. Yes or no? So you have to take care of yourself. Are you getting? So most of the accidents occur due to our carelessness. Okay. So in the class third and fourth, we have learned about how to be safe at home, how to be how to remain safe in the on the playground, in the school. Yes or no? Just I will recall them. Okay. You can see in your book these pictures. Yes or no? So that picture, see, first is do not use a blade for the sharpening the pencil. You should not use the blade. Why we should not use the blade? See, if you are using the blade, it can harm you. Am I right? So you have to take care of it. So you should not use the blade. Okay. Then do not keep your sharp things in your bag. Don't keep the sharp things in your bag. Are you getting this? What? See, it can harm you. Am I right? So it can. So do not keep the sharp edges thing in your bag. Now see, in the third point is do not throw books or a duster anywhere. You should not throw the books or the things which are at home or in the school. You should not throw anywhere, because if you will throw your books or the duster anywhere, someone will come and they can fall on it. They can fall. So you have to take care of it. Okay. Then see the next is do not climb the shelves. Now if you will climb on the shelves, then you know what will happen. If mistakenly if the hands will leave, then you may fall and you can harm your body. So you have to take care of this. Then do not run on the staircase. Don't run. Many students are running from the staircase. They are taking the jump from the staircase. Yes or no? So it can harm your body. So please do not do these things. It can harm your body. Do not leave anything on the floor. See, now there are the small kids. Now smaller than you, you might have a small brother or a small sister. If the toys or the toys are lying on the floor, you have to pick them up. Or if hurriedly if you will come in the room, and if the toys are lying on the floor, you may fall. So do not keep the toys on the floor. Okay. Then next picture is do not jump on the benches. I know no one is doing these things, but see, some student might be I know that from a school no one is doing this thing, but you should not jump on the benches. Okay. Then next is do not play do not play any rough game. You should not play any a rough game, and do not push anyone in a fun. In suppose in a fun, if I will if in a fun, if you will beat any person, or if your friend, and if by mistakenly that person or your friend might fall on the particular hard object, then he may get hurt. Are you getting this? So you should not do not play any rough game. Are you getting this? Do not touch electric appliances. It may cause you harm. Okay, it can get you a shock. So you should not touch the electric appliances. Are you getting? If you will touch by a wet hand, or the current can flow, and because water is a bad conductor. Are you getting? Water is a bad conductor of electricity, so it can harm you. So do not touch the electric appliances. Are you getting this? Safety on the road also we have discussed in the class 3rd and 4th, that use a zebra crossing for the crossing the road. Are you getting? You have to use the zebra crossing to cross the road. Then next is always walk on footpath. If the footpath is there, you have to walk on the footpath. Now in our small city there is no footpath, but in the bigger cities such as Mumbai and Pune, there is a footpath. You have to walk on that footpath. Do not you have to not come out or in. You should not go in the moving bus, of a moving bus, or also a train. Are you getting? It can harm your body if you're if you're coming out from the moving bus. If the speed of that particular bus is not controlled, then it can harm your body. So you should do not get in or out of the moving bus. Then next is, do not lean out of the window. You should not lean your head from the moving bus, means from the window. Otherwise, you know what will happen. Then do not disturb the driver. When suppose anyone is driving, you should not disturb the bus driver, or not only the bus driver, whoever is driving, you should never disturb them. Are you getting this? Do not play a rough game. You should avoid to play any rough game. This we have discussed in the class 3rd and 4th. Are you getting this? This was a short revision of the class 3rd and 4th. And also we have discussed of the safety on the road in the class 3rd and 4th. Related to that, there are some symbols given in your book. See, this all are the symbols which are given safety on the road. See, why the safety on the road is necessary? Can you just tell me? See, the road is becoming now wide. Yes or no? You can see the range of the road. Yes. And why there is the roads are becoming wide? Because of the increase in the number of vehicles. Because there is an increase in the number of vehicles. Are you getting? So the roads and there is a more risk. As the roads are wide, we have a more facility to move fast. Are you getting? So you should there is a more safety on the road, because accident can occur on most of the accidents are occur on the road. So for the safety of the road, there are some symbols or the signs are given on the road. That signs are called as a traffic sign. Which sign it is called? Traffic sign. There are the sign or the symbols at a particular place they are given. So that sign are called as a traffic sign. Are you getting this? So which are that signs? See, these are the signs which are given in your notebook. So we will discuss them one by one. First is one-way sign. One-way sign means the particular vehicle should move in that particular direction only. Means only in a one direction. Are you getting? If it is moving in the forward direction or in the left side, then the right side vehicles are not allowed to come from that come from that side. Are you getting? So this is a one-way sign. The next is no U-turn. Here at a particular road, if the road is narrow, we cannot take a U-turn. So so it is told that you should not take a U-turn. Then third is no horn. This symbol is mostly kept near the hospitals or near the school. Why these symbols are there? See, because in the hospital the patients are recovering. They need some silence. Am I right? In the school also the student may get disturbed if we will if the vehicles are going, means if they are making the sound of the horn, they may get disturbed. So no horn. It is mostly kept near the schools area or in the near hospital. Then next is zebra crossing. Then this zebra crossing means if the particular person want to cross the road. Mostly this sign is then means in a big cities. Why? See, if the particular person want to cross the road, but we cannot cross the road anywhere. So there, if he will see this symbol, then he can move forward and he can cross the road. Next is no parking. See, most of the people park their vehicle anywhere. So most of the symbols are put in like this. That is no parking. This symbol consists of no parking. Then next is no entry. This means no entry means the vehicles are not allowed to enter in that particular area if this symbol is put in a particular area. Then next is no pedestrian. Means here no pedestrian means the person cannot cross the road. Are you getting? Then next is no left turn and no right turn. No left turn means here you cannot take a left turn, and if this symbol is there you cannot take a right turn. Then this is last symbol is speed breaker. If the vehicle is moving at a high speed and if you will see that symbol from the from a distance, then he can slow down his vehicle. Are you getting? By seeing this symbol. So this symbol indicates that there is a speed breaker forward. So you have to decrease the speed of the vehicle. So these are some symbols. So these all symbols you have to draw in your science notebook. Are you getting? You have to draw this all the symbols in your science notebook. Today's work will be this. Okay. Then there are some MCQs which are given in your test book that we will discuss them. Okay. What is the first? The sign on the road are called as a which sign? Yes, traffic sign. So tick to the traffic sign. Yes. Everyone has done? Very good. We should use dash to cross the road. What we have to use? Footpath, zebra crossing or vehicle? Yes, of course, zebra crossing. So tick to the zebra crossing. Very good. The next point we will discuss in the next video. So today's work will be you have to draw the symbols in your science notebook. Thank you everyone.